I knew about Mattias Ekholm from the Oilers playing against the Predators, but Tyler, I guess I'll throw it to you first. Does this guy just get disrespected in terms of people not knowing how good he was because of the defensive group he played behind generally?
Well, so I think kind of the interesting thing is you go through all the D-men he's played with, right? And it's okay, he had Subban and Ellis and Weber and Yossi and all these guys, and a lot of them did offense really, really well, right? And I think that kind of led to Ekholm being overshadowed or even being cast as a guy who a lot of people said, oh, well, he's really good defensively, but that's about it. One of the most surprising parts of his game to me has been how good he is offensively and how confident he is with the puck. And I just feel like in Nashville, that specific part of his game got overshadowed. Like, has he ever been a number one top pairing D man in the NHL or on his team, I should say? No. But it honestly may have just been because he wasn't getting those opportunities because it was Yossi, it was Weber, it was name after name that was already there. Suter was there for a while as well. So, yeah, I think the offensive side of his game kind of flourishing a bit has been really, really impressive.
Zach or Dan, you got a take on that?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I often peruse the different subreddits of the teams, and the Predator subreddit continues to pine and yearn for Mattias Ekholm to return. So I think that like their fan base even was surprised that the transaction happened just because Ekholm was kind of that that diamond in the rough. So yeah, I think that a lot of it, and we talked about it with Carlson too, is his pairings as well. The guys that he was slotted with, especially towards the end there, they just didn't have the same games played as and the same level of play that you got with Evan Bouchard. So I just yeah, it's a really nice thing that Ken Holland was able to go in and pluck him out for what he was able to do it for.
Zach?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, as much as he's helped settle down the Oilers defense, he's allowed Evan Bouchard to kind of flourish and play to his strengths a little bit more too, with, being able to be a little bit more offensive minded, willing to jump up in the rush, take some of the pressure on him to be, everything and more that you need from a guy like him at this point in his career. So yeah, the impacts that Ekholm's had on this club as a whole have just been tremendous.
And I don't know anything about anything, obviously, but I'm just guessing that Mattias Ekholm probably comes into Edmonton with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, given that on October 13th of 2021, he signed the current extension that he is on with the Nashville Predators. And in the first year of that deal, they've shipped him out.